Alright, welcome back to more Oxygen Not Included. Things looking a little different. We have Spaced Out Disabled, and the reason why is... make sure... There we go. Doing the Chaos Crew play-along, Echo Ridges community shared scene. Just something different. See different people do some different stuff. But yeah, we're going to do this on RelicAAAAAAGH. So we have Metal Rich, we have Geoactive, Volcanic, all the story traits. Excuse me. All the fun stuff. The main catch with the lab one, I think I showed it way early when I first did like prehistoric, was the demolier is crashing in 10 cycles. But start our game. No, the seed's good. I did check it. I checked some other things to kind of see what I want to do with the run. Thought about all achievements. Looked. They're just... They're gonna be hard enough. But I did switch out the mod for... dupes. I think it's... Go look at it here. Yeah, I switched from... Yeah, from DGSM to... From duplicate generation setting manager to duplicate stat selector. Just made it a lot easier to tell. Like, am I making like a... I still don't know if it's 100% accurate, but it was like, I know the dupes I want. I just want to make sure the dupes are like legal dupes the game could make. But I kind of went through, picked like, okay, what would I pick if I was doing a challenge group? Which would be, I picked three of my favorite dupes. So we got Nails, Pay, and Bubbles. So standard digging dupe with suit wearing supplying, just to make them really mobile later and good at stuff. Excavation, get the bonus digging. I'm gonna dig a lot real quick. And then it might be better actually just getting the skill. And then Shabby Dresser, because decor does not matter. We got Pay as our researcher. Quick learning, we want to get like insulation ASAP. And then I went ranching. I don't know how like immediate I need ranching, but if I was doing like all achievements, this would be the skills I'd want on a bubble, which is just ranching, give them suit wearing supplying, because if I don't know what I want for other skills, it should take suit wearing supplying so they can get around quickly and do other things. Decorating is an option. This is more usually built more for rocketry, but I don't know. I've not done like base Oni before, so researching will be a bit different. But we can get critter ranching, so we can get a lumber ranch going. But the thinking about it here, it is actually probably better to start with a digging skill, because like mole hands is +1, but if instead of mole hands I took hard digging, it's 1 less. Just I don't know. Trait balance. Okay, it doesn't limit my ability. I guess I get 2. I was getting 4. So I get 2 less skill, but I get hard digging. I don't know how much granite I'm gonna have to dig right away. I think like long term, that's probably better. Digging takes a lot of skills. Like I don't have corium mining. I guess we go skill digging. Still take quick learn on my research. That's all I want Pay to do is research. And this is the original name that like most of the other people seem to be using, the Chaos Crater. But we'll go with this. Thought about doing all bionics, but because I'm not doing all achievements. The reason why is I made another save to kind of go in sandbox. I wanted to look and see, like, okay, how many lums do I have access to and whatnot? And I think it's 3. There's one there, and I think there's one more up here. And these 2 are in the meteor impact zone. And it's 13 lums to get carnivore done. But, like, trying to do, like, super sustainable, it's not that bad. At least for the immediate things I need to be doing. And then the just looking around for things. But it's like locavore is miserable. I have enough like wild overgrow, like, because these, like, I have 5 that are all pretty safe. 3 of them that can grow out in full. It's possible, but there's going to be enough other issues that I think just for safety, the water layout really sucks here. So our water's over here. So I also really don't like that this is here. Just get this. Okay, let's okay, algae. No, attacking, I want full. Toggling, I want always high. Because I'm telling them to go toggle something, I want them doing it immediately. You research. Run, you dig. Okay. Pitcher pump. Okay, there's a geyser. Yeah, the other thing is when the meteor hits, all the geysers are gonna unearth. I'm not going up to this. Like, this is always in the impact zone. Like, maybe if we'll see kind of how this first day goes. Digging up this way. Probably go up to 2. We're gonna be a little micromanagey. To remember the ratios for stuff I need. It's gonna be a lot of sweet corn and mimicas. Like, on the upside, like, it's not sweet, it's sweat. Yeah, like, you're good till 40 degrees. $45. Like 70, and then overgrow. Yeah, like most stuff's good to like 40 degrees. Granted, we started 32 on this planet, but this, I'm gonna want to box like any geysers I guess I can reasonably get to. I want to box in. Power. So I want power. 2 batteries. Get a diffuser now. I'm not really thinking for like where I want. Part of me wants to think like where am I putting labs and stuff later, but also I have bigger problems. I also just need to remember how do I build layouts in this. So generally I want my rooms to be 64. Which means I shouldn't. Just keep this in mind here now, because this will be a lab eventually. So then that there. So I want to dig down. This is all going to be big, bad, and terrible. So then we're going down. Should have left walls there. Let's build 2 sets of doors. And then it's good enough to start, and then need to look up what my standard schedule layout is. It's been a while. Okay, duplicate, duplicate. Let's get them onto different schedules now. Harvest. No, okay. Harvest on those for food. Okay. directions. Oh, right. Excuse me. Disable my auto disinfect. It's a little far away, but it is metal rich, which is nice. Everyone's gonna sleep on the floor for today. Okay, oxygen diffuser is gonna go here. I should dig these out. And then batteries go there, and then research goes here for now, and we'll put a storage bin next to it. Complain about light, it's your own fault, Nails. Should dig back to there, so the first dupe I get I can add. Gonna be, because I really only have one main goal for this run, and that's life found away, which I have to live for 100 cycles after the impact, and no dupes can die. So I can be a bit selective on who I take, but I know, like, the essentials of what I need. Okay, there's two, like, these I definitely want to get boxed in right away. Probably be what we work towards next after we kind of get a basic base. And then get a bin here for our algae. We got a good amount of algae around. Okay. Can speed things up while we get this. Furniture. Okay, there we go. Put this on a priority of 1 for dirt. Just to get a bit of a carbon pit. It's like, I believe the impact from what I've seen is gonna be like right about here. So I just want to be careful when getting over to these that I don't expose the base. Okay, same thing. Priority 1. We just want algae. Okay. So, a bit of a shorter tree there. Okay, I don't have space science, and I don't have materia. Okay, no, I do have space science. It's all the way down here. It's Like, I barely understand spaced out rocketry, so this will be interesting. Okay. I need insulation, which means I need advanced research first. On the upside, I do not need material sciences to make... Where are they? There we go. I don't need material sciences for renewable energy or glass forging or anything like that, so I can get that researched a lot easier. I do miss being able to, like, queue research from Mind Over Magic. There, we're getting some beds, we got oxygen, we got a washroom. Get the 2 batteries just so I can switch them out with a jumbo later. Let's get our carbon pit here. Definitely be setting up a carbon skimmer loop. Just limited water is also the other thing. Like, whenever it impacts, I'm gonna know where all the geysers are. It's just a matter of where those geysers end up being, and if they run into anything really bad. What's this lum? Pretty old. Okay, so that means... Oh, I do need the better digging. Guess I'll just go a little more exposed than I normally would. So I want to get to there. I might be able to get this lum. Now I want to get to here. Calories each. Get down here, I can set up my lum ranch. Probably going this way. As long as I don't have dupes with, like, catastrophic downsides. Okay. So now we want to get insulated tiles. So stations, supercomputer. Okay, let's deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. I guess I have to research it to get it back, but... Okay. So just want to be researching as fast as I can. It means I can... this here, and then I could just put the storage tile here and set all these to open to save a bit of time. This back to dirt. Drop the priority down a bit. Stations. I need my supercomputer. And then I think if I just put a door there, I'll be good. Ideals out of the printer would be a cook. Second researcher wouldn't be terrible. Okay, set you to open. Because I'm not going to have anything really great for insulation. Get these boxed in, and then not a lot of oxygen up here, I'm realizing. Some airflow. Okay. Who do we got? I'm not going to use the reroll things once the game's already started. That helps me get through my research faster because it gets me my second researcher. I can make them a doctor later. Supplying's okay to have. So I just need to get through research and labor. Like, I don't know how much frostproof's gonna matter. I think everything's just gonna be really hot here. And that, I think, ashcan is acceptable. Put you on the same schedule as pay because you're both researchers. Advanced research, so okay, I don't have to get up to corium. Ooh, rockets are rough. listen to that. I don't know how well it shows up on stream. I can barely hear it of this beeping at me. I guess after we get is there anything else like scary nearby that I can see immediately? Not at the moment. I know this is about the end of where the Demolier hits, so like this should be good. Like, the big thing is like try to get this lum. Core plant. Get some snack discs I can always grab. The plan is like I'm probably gonna double insulate these. Yeah, I am glad I did take that skill. Okay, there we go. We have insulation. So I need food now and ranching. So we get ranching next. Okay, I can only make these out of shale, which is why we double lined it all. If we assume this is going to be 64 eventually, then go to here. So I can double wall my roof. Okay, I do definitely need to start working on farming. Farming and ranching. All right, blueprints. Big money. Well, our base can look nice. This will let me grab the snack disc. Right, priorities. Both be good at researching. Be a bit annoying working down because I'll have to deal with that hydrogen. Got 5 cycles to kind of finish getting her box made. That on a higher priority. That's why I wanted to put it on higher priority. Just need my hydroponic currently. Insulated tiles just take so long to build. But I think I'm gonna get my hydroponic just so I can start my overgrow to ranch the lum, and then I need to just get stuff built, which means I just need labor. Maybe take a bionic. Okay. I don't really need a rancher at the moment, but I need labor. I need labor that doesn't... There's gonna be a drain on my metal until I really get my power grid going. And you're not gonna be good at anything. These are all terrible. Yes. Take a dirt hope. Okay, so under food, I need a grooming station. Critter drop off. Critter feeder. 12. Actually want it longer than that. I want farm tile 12, hydroponic 12, farm tile, because I want the mimicas helping. Then it is... What's the max size on a ranch? Or stable. Stable can be 96. think actually... So we go 54. Like this. Mimicas have to be too tall. That's 81, which means that doesn't give me enough. I think I'm safe from insulating that for a bit. That's 62. Plus 8 is 70. Lums need 16, 32, and then I put 2 Mimicas in. Okay. Now I'm just gonna hope everything gets built in time. This is the scary thing. This I need to get boxed off. Because... let's see here. Yeah, that's a volcano. And that's a gas geyser. Neither of which are things I want in my base. Okay, this needs to be... Everyone may starve before I even get to the route to the meteor. The problem is I don't have a cook to make mush bars. This needs to be overgrow. Can I not manually irrigate it? Oh, that's annoying. Whatever, I can get that after. You don't need critter ranging. Carry more stuff. Dig more. I don't know. I need research for suit training. Got 3 cycles to get this all boxed in. Well, at least get the Mimicas planted in here. I don't know why you go up there to eat. I think boxing these off may have just been a bad plan. The amount of time I wasted coming out here, so I think I'm better to stay where it is. We'll see what happens with the impact. See if we can stabilize, but like these are open, then I definitely have to restart. And it could just be a thing of like just box in and avoid stuff. Insulate where I need to insulate. So like the more tiles I leave, that's longer for the heat to travel. Installation just takes so long to make. Do not have enough food. I mean, unless I get a bunch of food out of the thing, this may be a lost cause. Be the advantage of doing bionics, is I don't have to worry about food while I'm doing this early rush. Trade off, my research is a lot slower. It takes longer to get a research booster on a bionic. They can't spawn with one. You have to craft it. Yes, we get the good old musher out. Should have done this sooner. I definitely don't need a ranching dude to start with, I'm realizing. Like, it's gonna take me so long to get to ranching. Doesn't matter. So I'll probably change bubbles. Probably actually get a dupe set up for building mechatronics. It's just insulated tiles take so long to build. Or even just starting with a cook. Yeah, because everyone's just gonna starve now. Do want to get an idea of where the impact zone is at. Because my strategy is, for the most part, just ignore the impact and just work around it. Treat it like the flipped asteroid. Same with these. Like, I could have just ignored these in hindsight. Okay, there we go. Make... I need to make 5... Make them forever. It's not a thing. I wish I had the, like, make until command. Which just takes so long to make. Travel through the obsidian. I didn't realize you needed tier 3. I guess I should still work on my sustainable strats. Or locavore. Okay. Well, we get to stay in this a little longer. Try to get these blocked off. Eat a cookie. Okay, this is natural gas. It's not as threatening. Also curious just how much of the geyser gets uncovered. All this tile I'm building around it may be irrelevant. Well, it's good enough for now. So I guess I need plumbing research. Oh, there's another geyser. We'll see where stuff is, at least. There we go. Get a liquid pump. As long as this doesn't clip in, we'll see. Learning. At least we can stop listening to the research portal soon. Or at least pretty safe going down. There's nothing immediately bad this way. Because I have the volcano here, that's an issue. What is this? Okay, and I have a volcano here, that's an issue. But those are the only close threats, then I guess we see, like, where the impact zone is. It's a matter of, does trying to do this end up screwing me over? See what happens. I think just ignore it and just work down and then I can work back up once I have Atmos suits. Because I can get to these biomes safely, which gets me the stuff to make Atmos suits. And the iron to make steel, and it's just a matter of... if I have to, I can go up to there to get plastic. We're just letting it happen. This is going to be a mulligan for sure. I think we're going to get rid of our ranching dupe for something else. Okay. Did not get to our base. Okay, it does not destroy the immediate blocks I built around it. It's good to know. More wondering just how fast the heat bleeds can be on this. Okay, so Gold volcano's right by it, but that is a water source. And then 2 more water sources over here. Okay, what else we got? Another water source. A lot of copper volcanoes. A lot of copper volcanoes. Okay, there's another... I forgot, it comes with an iron, yeah. Like, we have all the copper in the world. When we do get to it. Iron and copper. Legit steam vent. Another salt water that's near the Biobot builder. Volcano. Natural gas. So we have a lot of copper, which means with that much renewable copper, it probably means like all our wires are going to get built out of copper. We have a lot of water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 5 water geysers. With 2 of them being cold. And they are reasonably close. I believe that's also near where we would get our resin. I think that's that biome. Just we have the gold volcano to deal with. I don't know if this portal ever melts. What melted? Oh, my ladders. How fast is heat bleeding through this? That's the thing I'm wondering is just how long until how quickly does the heat go through? Am I overreacting trying to deal with the problems? They call these a wash for a couple for reasons. We're gonna have to restart, but I kind of want to see with a little more knowledge what the better plan might be. And I guess we're gonna keep listening to this because it's never gonna melt. But yeah, like digging up to it just opens up my base. Where instead I could just ignore it and then wow, the heat travels through pretty fast. Starting to melt, solidify. Fortunately, I know everyone's gonna starve here. Or don't make 99, make 20 more. I think blocking off the volcanoes was, though, like, just wasn't worth it. Like, eventually, I think they're just all gonna, like, cap themselves. So I could just ignore this. Yeah, we got some heat getting through, but... Okay, here... Yeah, like, here's pretty hot. That would actually bury itself in igneous. Okay, so this is heating up. Is shale thermally reactive? Shale. Doesn't melt till 800 degrees. Hardness. It's fairly conductive, I believe. Okay, it's about as reactive as igneous. So that is the weak point in it. So kind of annoying because all I have to build my insulated tiles out of is shale. Yeah, because that looks to be where it's going through, so I just have this hot thing of shale. This is all gonna work out eventually. Over in the areas that I didn't dig out, though, some heat. Yeah, I think the actual thing is just ignore this, ignore dealing with these, let the environment kind of just cap them, because it'll be a long time before they become an issue, and by the time they're an issue, I should be able to fix them. And I'm better off just like, okay, bunker in, we just hunker down, block out to here, and then we want to work this way for the cool salt slush. Which means we do have to deal with the gold volcano. Yeah, because we work this way, we can get lots of water. If we have water, that means we can basically just grow. We have basically infinite overgrow to do lums with. Okay. Let's save and quit. Let's try again. Eat all these just so I can reuse the name. Can I not? Survival. Lab. Get our seed again. Should have took a screenshot. Okay, crew presets. Let's apply our preset. I don't need ranching. It's gonna be a bit before I can get to ranching because I gotta wait for the overgrow to go anyway. So, okay, we're gonna switch out mole hands for hard digging. Do I want 2 digging dupes? Farming is a nice to have. They still need a rancher. Just, it's gonna be a while before they're really able to take advantage of this. Research is good. Like, Pay's able to get through the research very fast. I think it's whoever I recruit first needs to be a cook. Even if we're just on, like, mush bars and whatnot. So then... make a builder? You could get... make Bubbles a builder instead. Might be the plan. Make Bubbles a builder instead. I focus on farming and cooking. So I mean, I want mechatronic. I need to look it up. What is the ideal again for a mechatronic? If I want a mechatronic, I take a bionic dupe. So the problem with getting a bionic dupe is I need them even up to the power that I'm not hemorrhaging metal. So we'll be limited on how I can explore. Yeah, stick with critter ranching. I just need to get my overgrow going a lot. The problem with trying to get the overgrow going is I want to put it on a hydroponic farm. Because I want it on a hydroponic while it's... Sorry, hit the cable for my mic. I think that's still the plan. And then I just need to rush through my research a little different. So... Okay. Still what we do. Get a lot of our digging done. Get someone really good at researching to get through that, and then Bubbles could be doing research. So whoever I take as my first dupe needs to be a cook. So I'm just going to take the best dupe out of the options and make them a cook. Thank you for the engagement, bot. so ignoring this, I need to move this ration box, but so we assume this is our lab to here. Okay, first thing we do need to get water. Means pneumatic doors going here. Once I get metal. Then door, plank, ladder. Door, utility, ladder, utility, door. Then this is going that far. Okay. Deconstruct this ration box, because I need other things. Okay, perfect. This way I want to go over to block off the gold volcano. That is the immediate threat to what most of what I have to get to. Okay, and then stations. Research station. So it doesn't mess up my lab later. Let's dig this out. Actually, before that, let's put a door here. Door, plumbing. Plumbing, I mean medicine. This can be my barracks later. There's now. Prioritize this. Okay, this is what I need to block off. So that's what we'll be rushing towards. Okay, there's that built. So now battery. Oxygen. Fuser. Power. Wheel. I got the time and go up to that just so I don't have to listen to it. Helps if I power this. Stop disinfecting. Priorities, dig, research, ranch. Okay, that's all built out. I need to get a... This is for things I need to do later. 3. Okay, research, get advanced. actually get our schedules now. Copy of a copy of a copy. The shift alarms. Schedule 1, schedule 2, 3. Move them after a rest. There we go. So, trying to remember with Sweatcorn. So, how long does a stock take? 3 cycles. Add a cycle to make that. That beats 10 dupes. 100, 5, 7. It's 8. It's roughly like 1 Mimica per 10. So I have no intention of using peat for power. I'd rather use it all for farming. So now we get insulation. Our supercomputer. Okay. These are all terrible. Gizmo's probably the best. Just really means I need to fast track some of my bionic stuff next. Bad at construction and creativity, though. This doesn't help me. They're fine. Just take Josh. I can make Josh a cook. Grilling now. Gonna hurt for getting a lab at the moment, but I need to just get this down for safety. Across. Okay. I can't research that until I get the skills, so let's get our farming going. Right. Let's also spread these schedules out now. Josh can go there. Bubbles there, pay there. Might have some cranky dupes. That seems to all be good now, so let's put a door here. Set up a farm. Skills yet, so let's get our plumbing. grill? I do have enough for the grill. Three, four, five. I guess I'll set my thing up going this way. Not sure what's going to be there. Water I need to move. I can work with a very small base. So you are going to dig out this way. We just have to get, I believe it is this I need to block. And then this I want to block. Do go up here and get this snack disc. I still don't have I guess get my power next so I can upgrade my batteries. Throw the ration box down in the pit. Let's get these down out of the way. That's done with, then try to think like what else is there for like low tier stuff that I need at the moment. Sure, learn how to make washrooms. These data at 0 before I swap them out. Okay, so I can put 16. Gonna put 15. And the reason why is because there's storage bin here. advanced research. Let's get our tiles. Dirt. Peat. Oh wait, nope. Cancel. Disable it so the batteries get destroyed. Please go build this battery now. There we go, get that going again. Okay, I don't want to make Tosa Mimlet yet. Do want this to be a Mimic above, though. Researching. Then it's 15 of these. 13, so it's also gonna be Mimica. Gotta wait for the Mimicas to bloom. Bubbles get farming. Okay, and then I have to find one more. up. Mimica. There. Dig this out just so I can access the stuff. Okay, save as, new save. Need to get my insulation built soon. Okay, there's an actual good cook. Ugh. Slow learner's bad. They're fine. I mean, like, eventually there's a point they don't have to cook anymore. Usually I throw cooks down decorating, so like that's okay. Operating's okay, like having 2 cooks is fine while I'm running the micro musher. Or I can just have Turner just do nothing but cook. German assist doesn't matter. I don't care about him doing... Yeah, I guess we'll take Turner. Just slow learner noodle arms is pretty rough. Okay, priority Turner. Let's get some mush made. Schedule. I do want Josh and Turner on the same schedule. The reason why is so one can work the musher while the other does the grill. Research is done. Need my ranching, then my hydroponic. Actually, no, I need my hydroponic first. And then now we get our insulation wall. I think if we double wall this, we should be safe for quite a while. Go, make mush fry forever, and then consumables. Nobody eats mush bars. Only eat cooked mush bars. Just want to get this. Just have to be very careful about blocking that off. So I should be able to leave it in a vacuum. I'll try, I'll keep us going for a while, or I can switch over to sweat corn. Should do need to track algae. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to access this. I can't get to this one, though. Diffuser. So good for a while. But like, I have so much water over here, I can switch over to a spawn. Okay, there we go. Need this built. That built, and I can wait on research for a bit. Because I got 3 cycles to put up this wall. Okay, everything is reachable, so that's good. able to at least get this single layer and then put a little box over here. Because it's this brick of shale that I'm afraid of. Skill ups, not... or abilities ups, not skills. One nice thing with Turner's skill being very high, he's very good at the micro musher. Sorry, hit the mic. I think I can get a third cook. If I take a third cook, it means I can have Joshua do something later. What was Joshua good at? Decorating and doctoring, which is go be a gopher until I actually want to deal with those. Second digging dupe's not bad. Hurry can be a gopher. And it's pretty much what Josh's gonna be a gopher anyway. Just because of the way those work. So I could get a second digging dupe, which is probably the most useful thing. Like, the medicine doesn't really matter. But they have decent digging, so I'm gonna have a lot of digging I need to do. I don't like any of these. I don't want to re-roll them though. I only like using the mod whenever I first get dupes. Right. The other option is we get a third cook who can also decorate. What are my immediate things I need to do? I need to finish this insulation wall. Do single insulation here. This will probably be where the kitchen moves to, so I can research faster. And then I want to work over to here to get to the water sources. So that I can set up renewable oxygen. That should give me a good source of stable food. And then it's working to the stuff to get to to get to HVAC. So with those being the things I need, none of these dupes are good at that. Supplying doesn't help me. Hello. Yeah, it's DSS. I use it mostly just to save myself an hour of re-rolling at the start. I don't like using it once I actually have dupes. Because I would have a lot better dupes if I did use it. I just like using it to set up, kind of get my regular group to start with. Just trying to think. Do I need another dupe? Six dupes, I think, is good enough till I stabilize. Yeah, it's the same thing I did. I used DGSM and then found out like, oh, sorry. Hit the mic, it's very resonant. The DSS is just way easier to use and set stuff up. But yeah, because I started with, like, bubbles I rolled really good, pay I rolled really good, and nails I rolled really good to start with. And then I've had just kind of meh dupes. Like, I don't like taking single interest, but I'm still kind of on mush, so having a really strong cook is good for the micro musher. Josh I took because I needed someone to learn cooking. Josh is probably my worst dupe, because neither of these skills are really relevant to me right now, and they're not going to be relevant for quite a while. One second. The first like 200 cycles is a lot of just learning and fixing problems. This is, yeah, well, This is... excuse me. This is the lab map for Relica. Which means in one cycle, I'm going to have a giant meteor crash here. So it might not be the best frame of reference. I'm still working out a lot of the systems for... Hey, laser pips. The systems for Relica. Like on a standard Terra, like the 3 dupes I started with of like, I have a really good ranching dupe, I have a researching dupe, and I have a digging dupe. That's like my universal. And then start with... I like starting with ranching 1 because it can let me get like hatch ranches going a lot sooner. Because at least on Terra, like hatch ranching is just such easy food. And then you convert it to power as well. Where Relica... Nah. I get lums. Just... Lums take a while to get going. Because you mostly feed them overgrow. And it takes a while for overgrow to hit its max size. So, like, I've started a farm. And, like, these will all be sweat corn. But I have to wait for the at least 1 Mimica to hatch. And then once I get some systems, like, stabilized, I can start cooking the Mimicas as well. But I think my ratio's right for this much sweat corn. Should be able to sustain 10 dupes. I forget how many lums. Lums are probably just going to end up beating Rexes. Okay, I gotta pick a dupe. Yeah, the nice thing with Relica has very... Like, Relica's a hot asteroid, but has very forgiving temperatures on it. It do just take labor dupe. So I got a lot of digging I do eventually. I just need to finish getting this insulation wall made. This does mean I have to put mush bars on forever now, though. Yeah. Like, what I'd normally start with, but with how long it takes before you can even ranch a lum, like, I probably would, like, naturally learn critter ranching. I do it a lot more for whenever I try, like, no achievement, or all achievements, I mean, to get carnivore, because the faster you can start ranching in carnivore, the better. Just need to get the rest of this insulation wall made. Please finish building those. This is my second attempt at this, where I was just a little too greedy or unoptimized, where everyone just ended up starving because it's behind on other things, trying to like protect stuff. Where I think the easier thing is like, I can just let these go and ignore them, and they'll probably fix themselves eventually. Just the main threat I learned is Shale's really good at heat transfer, which is bad. This one's a volcano. This one's natural gas. This is a gold. But there is a cool... There's one of the cool water geysers there. Which is what I gotta get to. Yeah, the RelicAAAAAAGH is... You'll see in a cycle. Because it has the absolute maximum amount of geysers and volcanoes possible. all unbury when the meteor crashes. So a lot of what I have to deal with is just prepping to deal with heat. But, like, accessing the research portal I found is just a trap because the meteor always hits it. I don't have a choice. It crashes in 10 cycles on the lab map. Yeah, it's the shared seed from Echo Ridge Gaming's Discord. The Chaos Crew play along. So it's like, I'll try lab. It's the first time doing non-spaced out. So it makes it easier to at least get to my cooling stuff, but I barely understand spaced out rockets, so I have to learn base game rockets now. Oh, I need to get algae soon. But I need to get my oxygen system going. Okay, this is all unreachable. I can make it reach. I think I just accept that that part's gonna be single walled. Wait for this to hit like 20,000 calories and then I can stop doing food. Okay, there we go. Get these all planted now. Yay. Does it take out that? Oh, it does destroy that volcano. Yeah. That's the fun part of this map. Just hoping this barrier works, because the other thing I learned is shale's really good at transferring heat, which is bad. But if I can get to this, and get to these, that solves a lot of issues. And then I have another water geyser there. I have a ton of copper. But I think if I just ignore this, it's probably fine. This is the annoying one, because this one's in the way. Okay, well, I guess finish double walling this. do need this algae. So dig this way. Just need to see how fast some of this heat travels. It's mostly the initial shock. But I also need to get this built. Branching, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And then hydroponic. 3, 9, 10. Hydroponic. That becomes a wall. Should get this going. Okay, we're good on food for a little bit. Keep an eye on it. Lots of algae. Should be able to safely block this off. I believe I do need a second diffuser at this point. So I have 6 dupes, and I believe a diffuser only supports 4. I can safely block this off. I can turn this into an oxygen machine. Oh, there's a geode. It fortunately didn't get cracked. Not ideal placement, but the only thing I have to watch down here is the molten gold already cooled. So I need to block this off before it erupts again. This one here is also vacuumed, which is good. Limits heat transfer. Just have to keep an eye where the heat's traveling to. Before it causes problems... like decontamination. Goal at the moment is to get life found away, which is now I need to survive 100 cycles with no deaths, and then I don't know, maybe actually try to finish the base game. Base game of go through the temporal. Mary. Josh. I don't need Josh doing anything at the moment. What's lacking? Resources. Oh, grill. It's fine. Just gonna set up a carbon loop. Normally I would just make a massive pit and worry about it later, but I kind of have to be careful about where I'm exploring. Also, I have all this hydrogen in this pit. Then eventually chlorine because of bleach stone. Downside, I have to listen to that chime. Even though it's buried. It's hot, but it's evening out. Oh, I forgot to make Mary a bed. I also forgot to fix their schedule. Take Devon. Slow learner sucks, but it's pretty much all I ever need them to do. Let's finish this double wall. So I will need farming. We get improved farming. Josh. Need to fix people's morale. Because they're not getting a barracks bonus to these 3 things not being made. Okay, please finish doing these. Are there now before it causes problems. Oh, Mimlet rots. Didn't realize. So I can start doing toast, making toasted Mimlet once I get this one planted. We got our room. Need to get this blocked off ASAP. For the most part, I don't think there's anything too hot near my cold biomes, or they at least should normalize out. Okay, there's a scary spot. But this is why we double walled. This would have got really hot anyway, because I just went up there to get the snack fruit. Okay. That needs to be Nimica. This needs to be Overgrow. High temps. So there's heat leaking into here from probably the shale vein. Yeah. Solid to solid's not that bad. I think this is the other kind of one I'm worried about heat bleeding through. Because like this is all still like 600 degrees. A lot of this will like eventually vacuum out. It's just gonna take a while. Some of it will get stuck over here. But like I have this double walled, and keep an eye here. If this starts getting hot, then I'll have to wall up here. This is another one I see getting hot eventually. It'll take a while. I guess it is an actual volcano. Get pay researching faster. Okay, that's all planted. Working on the critter research, so now need to get this blocked off. Actually, before that, I need plumbing. Still okay on power. Getting to the point I'm going to start stressing the line. But I guess it's probably getting an oxygen machine next. I don't know the smoker yet. I guess research. the smoker researched. Which also means I need to set up a carbon loop. Nails. Morale's gonna be rough. I think we'll just wait for now. I don't have any obsidian. If I build the upper area first, it shouldn't happen, but yeah, it is possible. Two batteries. Okay, I have a lot of geothermal once I get to it. Why did you make a mess? I have too many dupes. I have too many dupes on schedules, that's why. Schedule 5, schedule 7. It's fine for now. Okay, now I need the smoker. Should stabilize my food. Also track heat. Bubbles is fine until I can get better morale. Do I not have sand? I mean, I'll get more. It's just... It's like get into refining, I'll have lots of sand. one other thing. I'm just so used to just sand is like ubiquitous. I was really hoping this would be, like, destroyable. I have to listen to the beep. Oh, I'm getting... Rex is over there taking the Atmos suit. Still fine there. Start making mush fry again soon. I suppose I can click through this one and get rid of this notification. There we go. Where's my base? There's my base. Okay, so now... Okay, I do have washrooms, and I have the stuff to make loops. I need a carbon skimmer. Okay, I do know the carbon skimmer. So then I need refinement. Okay, remember the systems. Actually, I probably need insulated pipes. Okay, for now. I believe it needs... No, it doesn't need power. Do need the carbon skimmer down here, which does need power. And then let's get a washroom. The other way is to get sand. Okay, rock crushing, which is fine. Yeah, I'll have to use the rock crusher for now. Just means I probably need to set up a second battery. Neither. Okay. Ren's anemic, so we're not taking Ren. Lyra doesn't really do anything I need them doing. I think there's coal around. Yeah, take a look. I'm in like the normal mindset I have of like, oh, I'm supposed to be like super sustainable and a bunch of other things. There is peat that I can use, and then peat will be renewable. Bad at building, but I guess we'll get Catalina, and Catalina will be our gopher. There we go, that's all our dupes for now. Coal do I have? No, I do not have coal. I have peat, though. I could just make a peat burner. But I need to get sand access first. Let's finish getting this blocked off. Okay, also get my proximity going, and then Catalina supplying and storing. Can be our gopher. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, because I put my cooks on the same schedule. I have no idea where I'm putting it, and I don't care about the morale that much at the moment. I'm fine answering questions. I just have a lot of things I'm trying to get going. But yeah, mess hall's easy morale. I just gotta find somewhere to shove it. And I don't know where I want to shove it at the moment. Okay, where is the peat burner? Oh, there it is. Like, I'm debating, like, do I even want to really use the peat burner because, like, any peat's tied so much to my food. The transformer researched. Need to get a better oxygen source going soon. Almost done blocking this off, though. No, I can't put the Great Hall there because of that. I can't, I just gotta block it off. Okay. Turn some of the shale into sand. Okay, plumbing. Oh, to rotate. Which means I don't need this one. I don't need those. Then... So, the way I need to do this. And do I not know the distillery? I don't know the distillery yet. I need my distillery researched. I also don't get why they all want to eat over here. I don't believe so. Or 80. Forget, are you drip water or liquid output? Drip feed. Just need to wait for the water sieve. A little more overgrow. Stations, grooming. Drop off, and then critter feeder. He's built now. Yeah, it's a bit awkward, but like your washrooms generally gonna be bigger than the latrine, so you got room. Enough calories for a bit. I do want to disallow sweat corn. That way it only gets turned into veggie poppers. Okay, and then refinement. Where do I need this water sieve? It's gonna be such a bad design. Okay, so it's gonna be some premium spaghetti. So out to there, and then a lot of this is because I don't have a permanent plan to where I gotta put a lot of things, so it's kind of like just put it here so I don't have to build more walls. So I believe it's the way I want it to work. I only want I only want my overflow going to this, so it doesn't run dry. Okay. No, I don't want that one there. I suppose I'll put one of those. Okay, I don't want more dupes. I'll take free food though. Rock Crusher gets me sand. I just gotta keep an eye on it. Like, eventually I can do the loop of I get clay and turn the clay into sand as well. I have lots of sand once I finally get into this biome. Gotta make sure I don't flood my base with hydrogen. Slowly bleeding down. Okay, so... I did get enough to prime that. Need to fix part of this. So it doesn't block itself. So it should always fill this first, and then excess goes to this. And then if there is still excess, directional. No, rotate. How to do the overflow whenever it's polluted water. It's clean water. I just have to be careful I don't let everything run dry. Okay, we did research showers. Almost have that blocked off finally. Okay. should go back to that loop first, and you did. So now, get another shower. Helps with morale. There we go. Directional. I don't know how well the queuing works with it. I usually just schedules I try to set up in a way so that like however many washrooms I have is how many dupes I have in that schedule. So like this is, I would not have more than 3. Okay, let's get rid of this liquid bridge. I think I'm just making it too complicated. Right, I remember how to do the overflow now. It is... This is fine. I want it going 50-50. Nope. Keep wanting to hit R to rotate. There we go. Go like that to then snip that there. Don't need this here. There we go. Clay yet? I suppose I need 100. Okay, that's all finally dealt with. I need to make an oxygen machine. Where am I building it? $1 million question. I need this carbon skimmer running. At least connect these until the line. There we go. Yeah, CO2 getting to be a bit of a problem. Okay, this needs to be lums and lumlets, max mount 2. This will be overgrows. So then, need to shove an oxygen machine somewhere. I want to shove it over here, because this is where all my water is. Because eventually it's going to run off these two. So then... Despite how many times I build it, I always got to look it up. Okay. Do need to get some research done for this, though. Which is, I need the electrolyzer for one. Area of insulated... Don't want this water through there. I believe by default, like, all overgrow, I guess not domestic. It's like a weird thing with overgrow. Overgrow won't fall off, I know that much. With 6, though... No, I need... Still need more before I domesticate the lum. This water's kind of in the way. Okay, heat is starting to bleed there, though. I do want this water. There's the electrolyzer. I need the hydrogen next. And then I need smart batteries. $60C is not bad. Copper's annoying. It's like 4 or 5 copper volcanoes. Really good when I need like refined metal for wiring, but a little annoying at the moment. Yes, probably just shove the spawn here. I don't want more dupes until I get a lot more stable systems. I'm fine with 8. Okay. So eventually these are going to be the systems running it. So where would I want to put this bomb? I suppose I also have all that automation I gotta research for it. always forget. 3, 3, 3. I'm gonna tear it out, move it eventually. Just trying to think of, like, where is it not gonna be in the way currently? Yes, build it here. Gas pump, space, mesh tiles. Build it this way. I should be able to get it all up there. Why is stream dying? Got yourself stuck. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why my connection just randomly dies sometimes. Well, I think it might be a sign to call it for today. Oh, I got like 30 more minutes anyway. Got through the initial worst of it, I think. So then I can get oxygen. Assuming this holds out, it's oxygen, and then work my way to HVAC. A lot of automation. But I think it's going to be it for today. Next stream will be Wednesday,